Great from Honda. Today I will introduce our radar water flow sensor and also the water sensors with our LORAWAN collector. And first I will introduce the radar system, and that is the radar water level, water speed, and also calculated the water flow. And that is the radar sensor. And for this sensor, it is a special, you can check it, the blank punch, it is special for the anti-crashing. And also that is the install bracket, and you just install it directly when you use it. And second, when you use it, you need to set the water level for you need to set the install height first, and we have set 10 meters. And when you receive it, you can set it according to a real condition. And what is a real install height? It is from this surface to the ground. That is the install height. And you just set install height, and then it can output the water level and water speed and water flow directly. Okay. And so that I also need to set the section of the water flow section parameters. And that is the radar flow sensor. And that is the LORAWAN collector. And for the LORAWAN collector, and each radar sensor integrated separate radar LORAWAN collector, and you can check it. And just connected by the waterproof connector is okay. And that is antenna, and that is the power supply. And for this power supply, and you can just connect it with the solar panel, and that is the solar panel, and with built-in battery, and you can check it. And when you receive it, you just first that is the solar panel, and that is the battery, and you need to connect it, and then the solar panel will charge the battery directly, and just insert it. And then the solar panel will charge the battery. And after that, here is also a switch. You can check it. Here also a switch, and just click it, and then it can work. And you can check it. Here's the LED light, and then it can work directly. And and that is the power output. For this power output, and we will send you a power connection, and just power on the LORAWAN collector, and from this end. Just the red one is the next positive supply, black one negative post supply, and just connected it can work. And that is the connection. And the next and that is the full solar panel with the battery, and that is the will power supply the power for the full LORAWAN collector. And for the others, and this one is water LORAWAN collector, and integrated with the water sensors. And that is the water pH sensor, and that is the water animal sensor, and that is the water TSS sensor, and that is the water COD BOD sensor. And then integrated or 3D sensor, and then the four sensors will integrated with this LORAWAN collector with the antenna. And also it can need with the solar panel supply, the power supply. And for the connection, also that is the waterproof connector, and just connected by the waterproof connector. And here is also the power supply, and we resolve the power supply. You can connect it according to our requirement. The red one is positive supply, black one negative supply, and the yellow and the green all for make the config of the LORAWAN collector by the server software. And that is introduce all this whole system. And also we will send you some spare parts. And that is this one. It is RS45 to USB connector, and you can make the config of the LORAWAN collector directly. And this is the spare cable, and you can connect it to the sensors connect the sensors, make the second calibration, and you can just remove the sensor from the LORAWAN collector, and then connect it this cable and connect this cable to connected to the PC end by the RF for the file to USB communicator, and you just connect it. And you just connected this RAMPROF connector, and then connected by the RF for the file to USB. Connect your PC end to make the config or the sensors, or make the calibration, make the sensor config, all can be finished by this one. And that is introduce all this system, and that is this one is used for connect the radar water flow sensors, and this one is for used for this one, and install this radar water flow sensor by this bracket. Okay, and that is the who introduced, and this is used for the solar panel, and that is the who introduced all this system. And if you have a problem, just send us inquiry. Thank you.